Cheers, everybody. Welcome back to Cask 529. I'm Brian.
And I'm Shona.
We're back with another whiskey trivia.
We are.
Yeah, the weeks go fast.
they absolutely do.
Can't believe we're already back with this.
Yeah.
So, Shauna has finally decided tonight to help me out with the bottle kill mess and poured her first pour out of the bottles that need to be bottle killed.
Yeah, so I am doing High Bank Double Oak. Comes at 116 proof. I will tell you that the first sip did not do well for me because Brian has this box of York peppermint patties that he and the guys fight over on Friday nights. Um, I really wanted one, so I had one. It'd been about 5 minutes, didn't think anything of it, and I took a sip and whew, changes the flavor profile completely.
So you got into the peppermint patties.
I did.
Okay, so I'm really cheating tonight. I'm having a little Penelope Old Fashioned, courtesy of Keith and Leah Glandon.
Yeah, peach.
Peach,
Yes,
Penelope,
peach old fashioned.
Peach, Penelope,
Yeah,
Old Fashioned.
get all that out.
Anyway, it's pre-made. It's Penelope pre-made. It's pretty good.
It is good. It's very
pretty good. So let's get into the chat and see what we got going on. We've already got quite a collection of folks, so thanks everybody. Cheers to Mr. Rick Moreland, first again. Mr. Toropoto, there's a skip already. I think Rick already super chatted.
He did. Thank you, Rick.
Thanks, Rick. Gary McDonald, cheers to you. Dee Olinger, cheers to you, and thank you for joining us. Mr. David Tanko, cheers to you, sir. Rob, the SS supervisor. This is Tammy Adams. Cheers to you, and thanks for joining us. We have got Charlie from Bourbon and Balls. Who else we got? The Rye Guy, Charles, thanks for joining us. Joe B, thank you for joining us tonight. We've got Stan Sabik. Thanks for joining us, Stan. Joe B, I think already said. Mr. Mark Scott, cheers to you, sir. Mr. Richie J, cheers to you. Bourbon Kitty, cheers to you. Thanks for joining us. Jenny B, cheers to you, and thanks for joining us. Mr. Wilmington Piper is back off of his cruise. Cheers to you, sir, and thanks for joining us. There's Whiskey Bill. Cheers, Bill. George Woodcock. Alan Adams. Cheers. Thanks for joining us, guys. Tracy, the silly Yorkie whiskey for me. Cheers to you. Mr. Matt B. Cheers. I got a little skip there, but I caught up. Frontier Tina, cheers to you, and thanks for joining us. Mr. Gandy Road. Show me the proof. Crappy Cat. Elijah Craig. Mr. John Shank. Cheers, Rob. Thanks for the super chat. We'll get you a duck. I think I have made it to the bottom of the list. Cheers, Charlie. Thanks for the super chat. We'll get you a couple ducks, sir.
And Keith Glandon, thank you for your super chats.
Thanks.
I got you down as well.
Thank you, Keith. I hadn't seen yours yet, but thank you. News about whiskey. Cheers to you. Thanks for joining us. Lip Service Crew. Almost there. Frontiersman Adventures. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. And Mr. Steven Scone. So, I think I actually caught everybody that was in the chat tonight. I apologize if I missed somebody, but thank you all for joining us.
Yes, thank you very much.
Another great night of trivia.
It is. Yeah.
Week two, right?
Week 2, it is. And tonight's trivia is over, in case you didn't see it, The Water Boy. So, The Water Boy from 1998. And J.T. Distillers is the distillery we're going to be reviewing. The Waterboy, Brian got a 90%, and JT Melick Distillers, Brian got a 40%. And Charles for $2, please.
Okay,
The
and
right
cheers
guy.
to George
Thank
Woodcock. We'll get you down for a duck, sir. Mr. Wilmington Piper for 4 ducks.
All right, so everybody's already super chatting for the duck. So just so you know what's in for the duck race this evening.
I guess we got to do duck now.
We have. I kind of went through the shelves to see, you know, what ones so far. One is a new one we haven't had yet, but other ones that have really stood out to me this year. So getting 1 ounce pours of the Woodford Chocolate Whisperer Redux, the brand new Evernorth Spirits Night Stalker Volume 4, the Remus 9-year, that 107 proof that Brian and I absolutely loved, and the Found North batch 11, the 18-year that we got like a few weeks ago. So those are what's going to be in the super chat.
Cheers to Mr. Dave Vogelsang. Thanks for joining us. West Virginia Bourbon Guy. Thank you for joining us. And Mr. John Shank says, maybe I can get more than 500 points this week. John, stick with it, man. You can do it. I know you can.
You do. Yeah, you can get it. And Charlie likes, I'm picking out all of his favorites.
Is that what Charlie said?
Yeah.
Were you caught up on all these? We didn't miss anybody, right? Just asking.
I stopped with Charlie Bourbon and Balls, so
yeah, but you were confident you had it.
Yeah, I was.
At that point.
Yeah. So tonight we have 2 rounds of trivia. Like I said, we're playing the Waterboy and JT Melick and Candy Road. Thank you very much, Candy.
Thanks, Candy. Sure, sir.
Tonight's prize will be the Amazon gift cards. I will email the winners right after trivia is over. Those will be $10 gift cards. So if you win, watch your email. Those will come from Amazon, from us. For every 10,000 points accumulated during the month, you'll get an entry for the grand prize, which this month's grand prize is the Weller Foolproof. That will be done at the end of trivia on May 28th. If you are a paid patron, you will receive an entry for each week that you actually participate in trivia. If you score a 529X during any round, you receive an extra 10,000 points, which gets you an extra entry and for the grand prize, and 10,000 points towards the 2025 Trivia Champion Trophy at the very end of the year.
Cheers to Mr. David Tanko. Thank you, sir. We got you down for a duck. And cheers to Mr. William Hall. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Yes, thank you. So tonight we are going to start with the Waterboy, and I will get that screen up here shortly.
And if we could wish in the chat, Mr. Dave Vogelsang a happy belated birthday. He had a birthday a couple days ago. So happy birthday again, Dave.
Celebrating birthday and soon retirement.
Coming up soon.
Okay, share that screen. Everybody, Waterboy, the code is 226-6684. And just in case you're new, we use Kahoot, so just have to open up kahoot.it and enter that code. Again, 226-6684 to start playing.
Thank you, Alan, for reminding everybody to hit that like button. Appreciate that, sir.
Yes, thank you.
A little old-fashioned. Cheers to you. Thanks for joining us.
And so right before we went live, we looked at both our barrel pick at Wilderness Trail, which is on 529 this year. We have 17 bottles remaining up for grabs. Those are $67 each if you can pick them up, or at the meetup, we can bring them to you, or $77 if we need to ship them. Just a flat 77 if you want multiple bottles. It's just a flat $10 for shipping. So if anybody's interested, the link and stuff's out in the Discord. I know that the Rye Guy posted the Discord link earlier. Feel free if anybody, but it's open to anybody. So 17 bottles left. And we have 18 spots still left for June 7th meetup at New Riff. That's 1 to 5 on June 7th. So if anybody wants to come, welcome to. 22 people. We're super excited about the crowd that we are going to have, but there's 18 spots left if anybody else. Still time if you want to join us.
Cheers to Mrs. Lori J. and also the Hazmat. Thanks to both of you folks for joining us. We appreciate it.
We are filling up. We got 34 people in there already. I'm going to try one more sip of this to see if I got that
See if you got that out of there yet?
Yeah.
You know
See
what?
if
We
it's better
got
this
you
time.
fixed up with water earlier and I didn't get one.
No, you loaded the refrigerator but forgot. That sip was much better.
That'll teach you for getting into the peppermint patties.
It will, for real. If I'm going to have a drink, I know to stay away from them.
That's right.
It really does change the entire taste of what you're drinking.
Nothing under there you need.
I understand. Okay, we have 39 people signed in for trivia. I think that's the most we've ever had at one time.
I was actually thinking, I think that's more than we've ever had. Cheers, Terry. I hadn't seen you in the chat, but I see you in the Kahoot there. So thanks for joining us.
So I feel like we can. Oh, we got 40 now.
And Micah also. Cheers, sir.
Going to go ahead and get it started. Maybe I'm going to wait a second because there's still people bouncing.
Just wait a second. There's 53 in here, so you could still get a couple.
Yeah. So if anybody wants to play, it's Kahoot.it. The first round is over the Water Boy. The game pin is 226-6684. And we will get that started shortly.
Thanks, Elijah Craig, for reminding everybody hit that like button. Appreciate that.
Thank you. Okay. Okay. I am going to go ahead and start. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
David Tenko. Gatorade. I think that would be the devil.
I almost called him by his name, the Water Boy. I was going to say, I don't think he was in the Gatorade.
He was not. Okay, who hit the button the fastest? We have Jaden Troy right behind him and Wilmington right behind him. Really close scores, though. That was so quick. Nobody got that one wrong. Jaden keeping the lead by a couple points. Honestly, if you watch the movie, the questions on this are pretty easy. I tried to make them pretty easy. That Penelope Peach Old Fashioned is really good.
It is. It is.
It's one of the better. If you like peach flavor, it's one of the better pre-mixed old fashions I've had. So Keith and Leah, thank you for sending us that.
I would say, I mean, Sean and I make our own old fashions, but it's always nice to have a bottle pre-mixed just when you're in a hurry to pour one up. But That's probably the best pre-mixed
Yeah, it's really good.
we've ever had.
Charlie taking the lead.
Way to go, Charlie. That study session last night must be paying off.
If anybody missed it, I think not every Tuesday, but Bourbon and Balls is trying to do maybe every now and then study sessions on the trivia. They had fun last night doing it. Oh, silly Yorkie. Tracy taking the lead
Look at
by
Tracy
1
go.
point.
Joe B, cheers, sir. Get you down for a
Thank you.
duck.
Oh, Gary coming up to take the lead. This is bouncing all over the
That
place.
is.
Guys are
Everybody
doing
wants a
great.
piece of the lead. It'll change a little bit when we get to JT Malik.
It will. It will. Gary keeping the lead. Bourbon Kitty hasn't watched the movie. I get that. I had just watched it. We were watching,
A couple weekends ago.
yeah,
I think.
and that's why it was actually one that had made our list too a long time ago. I'm sure you guys remember when we sat and we talked after hours and made that long, or not after hours, but after trivia.
Yeah.
I have a ton of topics on that, but it was one and it was like, hey, I'm going to use that because it's on the list and we
We just
watched it.
happened to be sitting here at the bar one, I think it was a Saturday evening, and the TV automatically brought Waterboy up.
Those fat fingers got him again. It does. Gary in the lead. On to question number 8. I do want to say, just in case when I post the scores afterwards, if for some chance you used a different name, I didn't, get everybody's scores how they combined or how they should be. Feel free to reach out, let me know so I can make sure that everybody's getting their entries and stuff like that. Gary keeping that lead. On to question 9. Gary again keeping that
Just
lead.
hanging on
Last
to it.
question. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. And on the podium we have, in third place, Rebecca C. Congratulations. In second, Silly Yorkie. Congratulations. And in first, we have Gary McDonald. Great job.
Congratulations, Gary.
Yeah,
Congrats to the top 3. Great round.
great job. So, Gary, watch your email after this. I don't know how long Amazon honestly takes. I guess I don't know that, but I send them right after this. So Just watch your email. You'll get that gift card sent to you there. And I am going to switch over just to see if anybody happened to get a 529 something. So 1 second. And what do we have? We have, no, William Hall was the closest and he was a 5533. So no 529s. So no extra bonus points on that round. We'll see about the next round. Good job, everybody.
Good deal. So while Shauna's getting the next round ready, for anybody that might be wondering about Friday night, we will be going live. I'll have Mark and Mike behind the bar with me. Shauna is doing a surprise blind for us. Mike and I are super excited because A, we like blinds, and B, Mark hates blinds.
Mark don't
So
hate.
we're really excited. We're really excited for this blind.
Cheers, Mr. Mom.
Cheers, Mr. Mom. Thanks for joining us.
So the next trivia round will be JT Mellick. And I'm going to put that in there real quick.
Cheers, Gary. We'll get you down for a duck, sir. Thank you.
Okay, share the screen so everybody can start getting signed in. JT Mellick, game pin is 4050867. More blinds blow. So just in case that you just entered into the chat, into the stream, the $5 super chats for the ducks on the pond this evening are for a chance to win 1 ounce samples of the Woodford Reserve Chocolate Whisper Redux, the new Evernorth Night Stalker Volume 4, the Found North Batch 11 18-year-old, and the Remus 9-year 107 proof. So those are the 4 that will be in the super chat giveaway for the ducks.
Cheers, Mark, for the duck we've got you down for, sir. Cheers to Mr. Dave V. Get you down for a couple ducks. And Stan, we'll get you down for a quick quack.
So for Friday night, I do know that Mark has to go late because he has a golf outing on Saturday, so I'm trying to be respectful of that. However, it's going to be a kind of a fun blind. I'm going to give the guys two glasses. From there, they have to pick their favorite. Then I'm going to give them 2 more glasses. From there, they have to pick their favorite. Then I'm going to give them another set of 2 glasses. They have to pick their favorite. Then they have to pick their favorite out of the 3 that won those 3 rounds. And I'm curious to see which whiskey for each of them, because I'm sure they won't pick the same one, comes out on top.
Sometimes the 3 of us are pretty close, and other times we're not close at all.
So curious. I'm excited. My biggest challenge will be making sure that none of them can see what we're having.
Well, at least one person in particular.
So it should be fun. We may not see Mark's visor getting flipped on Friday night, but
probably not going to be a visor flip.
Yeah, but they'll still have fun. The right guy. Thank you, Charles. That's really nice of you to put that in there. Okay, we are getting filled up on the trivia. I'm just going to give it another minute or so. We have about the same number of participants that we did the last time, but
Thanks to everybody for hitting that like button.
yes, thank you.
Got 36 likes on 47 viewers, so that's pretty good odds.
Again, this trivia is probably going to be a little bit harder. There wasn't a lot out on the website. However, there was like a little YouTube video on their website and stuff like that. So I had to kind of dig around for the 10 questions. Brian got a 40% on this, even though he did look at the website. But
And when Shauna says a little bit harder, she means a lot harder.
you'll know more about their brand soon.
That option is not on there. There is no all the above.
Okay.
Toying with 40 entries.
Charlie forgot to watch the YouTube video. Wilmington didn't either. Hey, it'll be fun. Cheers,
Cheers,
Chill Will.
Chill Will. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and get it started. If you're just joining, we are doing JT Melick as the second round of trivia. The pin code is 4050867. So good luck, everybody.
Those answers came flying in fast.
Mm-hmm. Chill, well, that is awesome. We will definitely get a special pour, all right, after trivia to celebrate. He is 1
Absolutely.
year cancer free. Oh,
Great news, Chill Will.
yes, congratulations.
I remember when you were just coming back into the game last year.
Charlie taking the lead on that one. Great job. On to question 2.
So now we gotta have a pour. Now I
Yeah.
gotta have a pour other than this old fashioned.
We absolutely have to. Yeah, old fashioned's a good pour though.
Yeah, well, that's not really a pour.
So Chill will be looking behind us and tell me what pour we're going to have to celebrate with you.
That's phenomenal news, really. It just is. um, Something Shauna and I have had a lot of experience with in the last 18 months with a lot of friends and family. So it's great to have some positive input.
Charlie keeping that lead. Great job, Charlie. On to question number 3. By the time we have that, I'll have that York peppermint patty all out of my palate. That'll be a good pour. And Charlie must have really quick fingers. He's really getting these ones. Great job, Charlie. Question number 4. Rebecca C. taking the lead. Great job.
I wonder who's helping who with answers there. If Troy's helping her, or if she's helping Troy. Or if they're like us and
You're,
elbowing each
yeah,
other.
you're on your own. I do swear when we were playing trivia with Bourbon and Balls that Brian would purposely give me the wrong answer because they were sports and I did not know the answers.
I would never. I would never.
Rebecca keeping that lead. On to question number 6.
3 people have answered 4 questions in a row correctly.
How do you see that?
It comes up at the bottom of the screen.
Oh, okay.
For us, I don't think it does.
It might for me.
Well, actually, no, it would because
Yeah.
I'm not logged in
Oh
as
yeah,
CASK.
there it is. Rebecca C. keeping that lead. Troy's right on her heels. On to question 7.
Charlie, Charlie's scarred for life on that.
Next time we're with Charlie, maybe we should have a crawfish
Yeah, we should
boil.
find some.
Yeah, we'll have them shipped
Oh
in.
yeah, actually, we'll do that here next time they come.
Yeah.
Charlie was insinuating last night that that needed to happen again, and I said, "Well, we're coming down in August." He said, "Well, yeah, but." I said, "Well, you're the one that said every quarter." Yeah, but we need to step our game up. He said.
Oh no, Bourbon Kitty, she's sad.
Well, no, I think she's thinking about sucking the.
Oh, crawfish.
Yeah, sucking the head out of the crawfish.
Rebecca keeping the lead. Great job. On to question number 8.
Charlie said, "I don't think so." Tastes like chicken, Charlie.
I really enjoy them.
We'll just tell you it's chicken.
I do. I don't know if Brian. Well, no, you wait. Crawfish dipped with me up at the warehouse. You liked it,
Yeah, I just didn't have it at that
right?
boil.
You didn't have. It was made into like a dip for
Yeah.
crackers and stuff. So Brian didn't actually have to you know, crack it open, suck it open, and like suck it out.
Listen, last night in the Google Meets, there was all kind of weird stuff happening with crawfish.
Rebecca keeping that lead. That is awesome. On to question number 9.
Elijah Craig says we should be able to submit a trivia for CASK 529. Are you saying an idea, Elijah Craig?
Yeah, you can
A
absolutely.
topic idea? Because we accept topic ideas.
We do. Absolutely.
I know you haven't been coming a lot for a long time, but
Yeah, I have a great big list
yeah,
of.
we actually one night we sat with everybody after trivia and Shauna wrote down a list of ideas. But if you got ideas, throw them in the
Yeah.
chat and we'll add them to the list.
I'm always open to new ideas. But just so you also know, on May 28th when we do the last trivia round, it will be one section will be over our channel, Cast 529 and us. So might be a little bit tricky. Might be hard. Who knows?
I don't want to take that pre-test.
And Rebecca's keeping the lead. On to question 10, the last one. Good luck.
Oh, that's okay, Elijah Craig. We understand.
Oh yeah, no, please. Yeah. Brian wasn't meaning that.
Yeah, I
Submit
wasn't.
topics. If you have topics,
Yeah.
submit them.
Yeah, if that's what you meant, the topics, feel free to put them in the chat. It might be that he wants to write a trivia and have us take
Oh,
it.
you want us to take a trivia? Hey, I'm cool with that. Just don't make it under sports. All right, here we go. Let's see who wins on the podium. On third, we have OU. Oh yeah. And second, we have Troy.
And guess who's
And
first?
first, we have Rebecca. Great job, Rebecca.
Way to go.
Um, so Rebecca, I do not have your email. So if you could email me at cask529info@gmail.com. I'll also put that in the chat, or are you putting it in the chat? Okay. If you will email so that I can have your email to send you your gift card. Congratulations. That's awesome.
And Rebecca, that is in the chat. cask529info@gmail.com.
And let me see if anybody got a 529.
D. Ollinger was 2 points away. He said he had a 5288. That's rough. That is rough. Hey, cheers to everybody that round. Congratulations, Rebecca.
Yes. And scores. We have, yep, D. Ollinger was the closest with that 5288. So close. All right, no one gets extra bonus points this round, hopefully. Maybe next time. Great job. All right, so Chillwell, the question becomes, have you decided on a pour that we need to have with you to celebrate your 1 year of being cancer-free? If we have it, we're going to have it, and hopefully you have it, and we can drink it together. Cheers,
Cheers,
Dustin.
Dustin. Thanks for joining us, man.
Yes, and Dustin, I need to apologize to you because I posted what's in the Glen Wednesday, and I forgot to update the credits. And I know you moved a tier, so please forgive me. I will have that fixed the next time. I apologize.
Cheers to Mr. Ritchie and Miker. We got
Yes.
you guys down for Mr. Ritchie a duck and Miker 2 ducks.
Okay. So while I'm waiting to see if Chillwell lets us know what to drink with him, David Tanko said Kentucky Mule. If you haven't had one, try it. I love a Kentucky Mule. I actually have ginger beer down here. I don't have any fresh mint at the moment though to make one, but I love Kentucky Mules.
She does. David, we need to try to hook up with you sometime when we're up there.
Yes. Okay, drinking Old Forester 1910. I love Old Forester 1910. And I have probably enough, probably for a bottle fill for Brian and I almost.
William Hall, couple ducks. Thanks, sir. Cheers.
So, for the ducks, while I'm pouring these up, just in case you missed it, $5 super chat gets you an entry, a duck on a pond, or a chance to win the 1 ounce samples of the Woodford Reserve Chocolate Whisper Redux, the Evernorth Spirits Night Stalker, the Volume 4, the new one, the Remus 9-year, 107 proof, and the Found North Batch 11, 18-year-old.
Just so you guys know, on that Evernorth,
We haven't
that's
opened
going
it
to be
yet.
a fresh crack. That's going to be a fresh crack sample on that.
It will.
That's
like
exciting. That's awesome.
Compared to Volume 3, see how different it is. So if anybody else at home has some Old Forester 1910,
We're going to do up a little pour to celebrate Chill Will's 1 year cancer free. Dustin, cheers to you and thank you, sir. We'll get you down for a duck.
Good, Dustin forgave me. He had a ball game tonight. He hasn't even noticed that I messed up.
He's just trying to be nice.
Um,
He's like, I'm never going to forgive her for that. Tracy, thanks for joining us.
Yes,
And
thank you.
get yourself some sleep.
Yes,
We're going to do the same thing when we wrap it up tonight
we are.
because,
Brian had a little late night with the couple that's
yeah,
in the chat on the Google Meets last night.
did a Google Meets that started after Bourbon and Balls live, which was 9:20, 9:30, somewhere in that area. And myself and the last two Mohicans rolled off of Google Meets at about 3:30 this morning, I think. Chill Will, cheers, and two ducks for you, sir.
Oh, Stan, good night. See ya.
Stan was late. Not as late as us, but he was late. Oh, he might be telling Tracy.
Oh, okay. All right, hey, you gonna cheers?
I
Chill
am.
Will?
I'm writing. Okay.
See you, Elijah Craig.
Stan, cheers to you.
Yes.
Congratulations. Keep it going.
Not Stan. Chill Will.
Chill Will. Oh, Chill Will. Cheers.
Yes,
Congratulations. We're
yeah,
happy that you made it a year. It's only
right.
going to keep going from here.
It will.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Mr. John Shank, let's celebrate, he said.
That's right.
And we have
That's
got you a duck, sir.
the 1910 is my favorite out of the regular Old Forester um, line, Whiskey Road series line. However, I will say the rye guy made me a blend of 1915, and it, the 1910, 1920, so it's, up there
He
too.
went all out when he made
He
you
did.
that blend.
He did. But 1910 definitely one of my favorites. And so I hope it brings you the best of luck for years to follow. So congratulations, Joe Will.
I've got to show everybody your 1915 blend.
Yep. Straight from the rye guy. Yep, they can see it.
Label and
Should be able
everything.
to see it. All right, I am going to start putting the ducks on the pond. Brian, please me the list. Thank you.
No, thank you. Mark and Charlie said, wow, that was late. Yes, yes, it was. Had a little text interaction with Charles this morning, and he said he was feeling it. Uh, it wasn't because we drank that much. It was just there was no sleep.
And I completely get that because I only stayed with you guys till about 10:30. But Brian and I went out to eat, and we had Mark and Terry and Mike will make fun of this. We had a late dinner for us, and me eating late and going to bed does not work well because I get heartburn and acid reflux because, well, I do. And so I was up
Well,
all night with that.
plus it was Italian, so it was acidic anyway.
Um, Brian did not keep me awake, but
During the Google Meets, Mark, just whatever. I worked on some bottle kills. I had a couple pours of a bottle of Angel's Envy. I really need to go away. I had a little bit of Midnight Cask from Whiskey War. I had a little bit of Cigar Blend from Whiskey War. I had a splash of Shauna's Chocolate Redux. Splash, just a splash. And I might have had, I don't know, I think I might have had a splash of Found North.
yeah, did you say that you had some moonshine?
Oh yeah, I had a splash of moonshine.
He didn't have much at all, guys.
I didn't really have much. They were just baby pours. And Mark said, you two do supper, not dinner. Dinner starts after 6. Okay, we might have done dinner last night.
It was, yeah, because it was
So
a
we went to
yeah.
Cooper's Hawk, and our reservations were at 5:15 or 6:15?
6:15.
6:15.
Yeah.
So
So it was way after.
yeah, it was way
Way
after 6 by the time we got food.
after.
Terry, the last of the Mohicans were myself, Charles, and Stephen Scone. And we had some people peel off, I think, after you left. You left in that group, and I think there was another person. Maybe not. Maybe when you guys left, it left the three of us. But it was a great time. There was a lot of good conversation. Talked about a lot of bourbon.
Terry still hasn't had dinner tonight. Oh my gosh, that would definitely keep me up all night long. It would just sit.
Mark's proud of our dinner time last night.
I wasn't.
Well, Friday night we're going to do it again, Mark, because
I know.
you know
You guys kill me when we eat that late. I just want you guys to know that.
we're snacking at like 5 o'clock, waiting on everybody to get here.
All right, I saw where Rick asked for 90 seconds on the clock, so I changed it up, put the 90 seconds on there. And let's shuffle those ducks. Here we go. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
The right guy. Just the Three Stooges.
It was kind of like the Three Stooges.
We'll make the Piper saying it's rigged already. We don't even have a winner.
Wilmington, I think Shauna messaged you last weekend. That freaking hot sauce
No, I
was.
didn't message you. I did keep your
Oh, I
bottle
thought
winner
you
and
did.
stuff. No, because I knew he was on his trip, so I
That
didn't.
stuff was phenomenal.
It was
It's gone,
so good.
but it was good.
Yeah. Yeah, but I did rinse out your bottle and stuff, so I know I have some stuff to get to you, so I'll be shipping it back just in case you reuse it or, want to refill it. Joking. It was delicious though, and the coffee, delicious, everything. Thank you very much. And I can't wait to hear about your trip. And I'm hoping you took a lot of pictures.
Yeah, we'll have to do another Google Meets, but not tonight. It's not in the cards tonight.
Oh, Mr. Ritchie, what is the prize? So, 1 ounce pours of the Woodford Chocolate Redux, the Evernorth Night Stalker Volume 4, the Remus 9-year, and Found North. And the winner is Miker.
Oh, Miker, I thought Chill Will was going to get it. Congrats, Miker. That's a nice lineup.
Yes. So,
Stan said, hey, that's a quick quack.
Miker, congratulations. I will have that ready for you Friday evening for you.
Charlie said Miker of all people.
Dustin
Probably
rigged.
he probably jumped out of his leg when he won.
Rick, everybody thinks it's rigged.
Rigged. Even Mark.
Miker, he's like, yes, finally.
You've won before, Miker.
Not very often. Mike does it.
No, not a lot, but he has one. I think he has one.
Yeah, I'm sure he has. So Friday night, just to let everybody know, we will be doing the patron wheel, or wheel. So if you're a paid patron, we'll have two different wheels. You're going to have one for the keychain. So if you've not won the bottle opener keychain with a surprise sample, and then we'll also do one with two 2-ounce surprise pours. So people have asked me in the past why I do surprise pours for the patrons, and it's because if you've won before, I try to give you something new. So I wait to see who the winner is, so that if I've already sent you something, I can send you something different. So that's why they're always surprised, just because I'd like you guys to be able to taste something different, just in case, that's why they're surprised, just so you know. And we will also be doing, the 6 pours the guys are going to be having on Friday night, I think are really good pours. So instead of doing a pick a bag on Friday night, I am going to do 1 ounce samples of the 6 pours that the guys will be having. So um, just so you guys can experience it as well, whoever wins, to see which one ends up being your favorite too. So that's that's what to look forward to on Friday. Brian's reading something. He's smiling.
Yeah, Miker said, I never win. I never win anything. Terry said, Brian, if you'd have seen his reaction,
I bet he was
I'm
excited.
sure. I'm sure he was
He
hopping
was
around.
probably sitting there rooting for the duck.
He probably was. Probably when the Ducks started making a move, he probably slid up in his chair, maybe even fell onto the floor.
So Rick, yes, the extra time did add excitement. I can start doing 90 seconds. I don't mind doing 90 seconds at all with everybody like that. That's awesome.
Charlie totally agreed. June 7th can't come soon enough. I hate to wish time away like that, but it's going to be a great meetup. We're looking forward to seeing everybody. We've got some first timers coming,
Yep. Yeah.
so that's exciting.
And honestly, hanging out at New Riff's always a great time. I've never had a bad time there at all. Um, the the staff themselves are so friendly. You can't. It's hard to get a bad pour at New Riff, and so truly can't wait.
Now Shauna's reading.
So it's real tiny on my watch. So, but Rick said have them guys with your favorite. So Rick has sent the blends and stuff that in the past, and so he's wanting you guys. Maybe that'll be one of your bonus pours Friday night.
Okay. Yeah, we can bust out the Moreland blends.
Absolutely. Charity screamed like a big girl.
Mark said the leg is off. I bet the leg is off. Miker said, "Go Duck, go."
That's hilarious.
Oh, I bet it was a hoot down there.
All right, so congratulations to our winners, Miker on the duck race, Rebecca C, and Gary McDonald on the trivia wins. I will get the Amazon gift cards out to you shortly.
Was Rebecca a first time trivia player tonight?
I think she was.
I think she was. I think she was.
I don't want to say that and then she play and I hurt her feelings.
Yeah, I'm
Lisa
not
if you
for
did.
sure
But I'm
saying she was, but I'm pretty sure she was.
and she won. That's awesome.
I hadn't seen her near the top of the leaderboard, so that makes me think she hadn't been playing.
That's awesome. So I will get those emailed out shortly, and then um, I lost it.
Was there
Must not
anything
have been
else we had
important.
talked? We talked about Friday Nights Live. You talked about the
The
barrel
prizes.
pick bottles,
Yep.
and you talked about
The meetup.
the meetup.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Great. We'll check
Thanks,
that out.
Wilmington. I will get that. I will check those photos. I can't wait.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
that's going to be awesome to see that.
Oh, I was gonna say, so I will get the scores accumulated and posted. Um, that might actually be tomorrow when I get that done, so they may not be out there tonight. Like Brian said, he had a late night and I was kind of up pretty much all night, so I think we're gonna head to bed, but I will have those posted by tomorrow evening, so the scores, everybody will know how many entries they have.
But just to remind everybody, we are 2 weeks in, or we're halfway into to the month for the Weller Foolproof. So
yeah.
You'll see how many chances you've got on the wheel so far.
Yeah.
See how many more chances you think you need to get. Only takes one.
Only takes one.
Only takes one.
Oh, good. I was wondering, Rick, if you got that package. I hadn't checked pirate ship, to be honest. I need to be better at that. So good. I am glad that she's happy and it all worked out. I'm glad we had one to send. So thank you. And Chilwell, again, congratulations on being 1 year cancer free. That is awesome.
That's so awesome. So awesome. Rick said he'd get with Miss Lori J this weekend.
Awesome.
So that's good. Thank you.
Oh, real quick, I do want to say that I did work on July's whiskey event for the countdown in July that we're planning on. I do not have it finalized yet because I have to find the appropriate. I got some stuff today. It's not working out the way I wanted it to. So give me a little bit more time. I just got to get the correct packaging and stuff. But July's announcement will come soon. I am actively working on it. Yeah. I'm excited for it.
Actively.
I am actively working on
She is excited.
it.
I'm more anxious than excited because I just hope we can get everything to come together.
It will. It will.
Shauna's like, it will. When it's not, here's what happens. When it's not coming together, she'll say, here, make this happen.
It'll be all good. All right, guys, we are going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for joining us for trivia. If you do have any topics that you want to send our way, feel free. Next week will be a TV series, and then some type of distillery. We'll let you know. But again, feel free to send us topics, and we will get the topics posted by Sunday at least.
Actually, before anybody bails, Charles is curious, will there be a raffle for Sunday?
We can go live on Sunday, and I will tomorrow night, Charles. I will send you something for a raffle. I have no clue what it'll be at this very moment, though.
So to any patron members that are still in the chat,
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to make it easy on myself. Sorry to cut you off. The raffle will be the same thing that because I haven't poured these up yet. So the raffle for Sunday will be these same things that I'm pouring for Mike's win for the duck race. So
I wonder how Mike will feel about that.
He'll be wanting to win again.
Okay, so there you have it. You heard it here first.
Yep.
Okay, thanks, Charles, for asking that. Sometimes it's not that we intentionally forget. There's just a lot going on, and we
do forget.
We drop it. So we will get that information to you. So if you would please post that for us.
Yeah.
And somebody will be able to win that.
Yeah.
Sunday night. Okay, thanks for joining us, everybody. Have a great night. And until next time, be safe, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.